For those who are wondering, this is a pre-recorded video of me playing Ashley in Series 4 of the VGC 2020 format. There are 5 wins in this battle session, so I'm going to be linking each win in the timestamps in the video description. As you can see, I prepared a new team for you. Next Saturday I'm going to be explaining to you with detailed matchup guides similar to Magic in Monday. But for now, I didn't upload my 5 wins. I got a bit not full involved team before, so I might use this time to upload it now. So enjoy these battles and see you next Saturday with a new team. Oh, what's this? That's new. Hey, that is definitely new. What? I can see opponent's team now? Okay. Yeah, that's definitely my opponent's team on the side. I have not lettered in game since like 15th of June? And apparently this is what it shows right now. Anyways, this confuses me a bit, but here's opponent's team basically. Vileplume. Okay, that sounds like we definitely want to run this combo. There is Trick Room chance and we can probably outbulk it with Type Null. So this is the idea, basically. Go with Type Null, set up Sports Dance, hopefully Vileplume doesn't show up. If it does, we are going to go for Max Rockfall to break its sash. Hopefully Togetic faints, and then we're gonna bring in Torque at speed at 10k with Overheat. That sounds like a plan, honestly. And I will try to make it work. So if anyone in the chat hears me well, just tell me. That would be perfect. That would be more than perfect. Here comes the sleep combo. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, one last note about the stream setup. I do not hear myself since the program that amplifies my voice self-records itself. So if I had my headset on right now, I would hear myself. And if I would hear myself, I would stutter a lot. And I do not want that, honestly. Only if I had saved the goggles. Let's just come back to battle now. So basically, I do not have safety goggles on this Togetic in exchange for Babbery Berry, which helps against Steel Spike Cinderace, basically, and Excadrill as well. And these two things are much more important than some random max poison. That is definitely Vileplume down maxing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, at least there is no sleep, right? But I was Musuava forced to go for Dynamax on Type Null here, and do not set up any kind of Sword Dance. Type Null with Sword Dance hurts, but without it, it does not hurt that much. So, well, I expect this Rockfall to do like 60% the Torkoal, honestly. There is also a chance that Rhydon will outspeed his Vileplume, but not too high, honestly. Like, we got 101 speed on Rhydon, and Vileplume's modest max speed is 102. But I should carry Timid, so they outspeed Dragapult. So it kinda invalidates my point here. Yep, that's about 60% there. There's also several Awakens Eruption, so that would be appreciated to see. Good. That still did a lot, wow. 60 HP, that's 174 special defense, Type Null. And this was no Sun. 70 base per Eruption. Huh. So as I've said before, we need to switch into Torracat. Overheat plus Max Strike should kill Vileplume. So that is the game plan I'm going for right now. Yeah, the Vileplume does not have max ground or earth power like Venusaur does, but it gets after you, which is basically its gimmick. I just realized the opponent could protect plus earth power with Torkoal. That would hurt a lot, actually. Hopefully opponent does not do that. Good. That's good. I do not mind that. Although I mind this Rhyperior a bit more. Okay, over it comes out. That should be faint on Vileplume. That is very good. This could have been definitely a max card from after you. Plus a switch to Rhyperior, and next turn he could have just switched back into Torkoal. And I would have my Sash broken as well. So that could have been very horrible. But luckily enough, we do not care about it anymore. Good, that's a knockout. We have the Rhyperior in the back. And also, I expect my Choice-Band Rhydon to just clean it up pretty nicely, so... Hopefully I brought Choice-Band Rhydon, I should have had. Yeah, I did, good. Let's see, is that Dusclops? Dusclops would be actually pretty bad. No clue what this is. Yep, that's Dusclops, okay. If I had max Ghost on his type null, this was winnable. But now... Oh boy, that is a Trick Room plus a... Protect into a Bulldoze plus... Weakness plus a proc. And +1 defense doesn't save us since we are not Solid Rock. Rhydon cannot have Solid Rock. So what I'm thinking about now is basically counting my opponent's screws up. Dusclops should not be able to beat my type null 1v1. And basically if he protects, it's a loss, so I have to hope he does not. Literally, my game plan right here. Wow, it worked out. Good. Thank God I did not go for the play next to door with the Dusclops then. Good. I didn't expect that turn out. That is very bad play, by the way, what I did here. But I had to go for it, or else that was a loss. Cool. And here comes the Trick Room. We're +1 defense, but it hardly matters in this case. What matters though is the fact that we should be tanking Dusclops' hits very well with the type null, since Nightshade... Since in case of Nightshade, type null is straight up immune to it. And Bulldoze does literally nothing. And I did not expect Pain Split to be on this set as well. Sorry about that. So yeah, let's just go for Rock Slide. No. You see, Rock Slide is 150 base power combined and is spread damage, while Double Edge is 180 with the stab, so Double Edge does much more damage than Rock Slide does. And should be guaranteed to kill on Torkoal. This. Boy, that did a lot of damage. And burn Rhydon, oops. Okay. Everything is forgiven as long as this Double Edge just KOs. Very cool. Very cool. Good, we hit highest power. This definitely chips away Dusclops. And a crit as well. Cool. Opponent should start Bulldoze spamming at this point. But again, that should do no damage whatsoever to type null. We're going for Swords Dance, so we can do it KO that. We're +1 defense, and With the Violet, we reach more than 250 defense in total on type null, so that sounds very good. Yep, here comes the bulldoze. He did 7 damage, I think, so that should be a win. Unless he crits. Yeah, feeling good about this one. Could be very cool to win the battle straight up. The first battle we got on stream. Bulldoze, okay. Oh, that's still going to be a freight gown. Yeah, but we got too much defense. Cool. Trick Room should end by now as well. Yep, good. That's a win. Ooh, cool. Didn't expect to win this early on. I might as well note the time of the stream that I won. And my wish kinda came true. Here is pretty weird team now, but I don't think I mind. All that matters is that this is a weird team, and weird teams mostly magnet pull the main combo, like they almost always the people go with the main combo there. They do not want to risk anything, so they just go with the completely default combo. For example, here it's Whimsicott Charizard. Whimsicott set up Sunny Day, opponent goes for G-Max Multivar, so maybe he goes for Tailwind. Maybe this is a Scarf Heatwave as well, I don't know, but I would imagine this being the standard strategy this team has. With a side strategy like end in meta mimic you with Trick Room, trying to surprise opponent. Like some teams hate Trick Room. They absolutely like they have to run on prison. This team is semi-Trick Room, so the Trick Room denying will be more difficult. So I imagine the Mimikyu is there for some kind of anti-meta Trick Room business. But this is not a meta team by any means, so I expect the Charizard Whimsicott to come out. Yeah, let's see. Good luck, have fun. 777. I'm just going to default to a... It's numbers here, because I can't read Chinese. This is Chinese, right? Yeah, that is. Oh, the moment when you just try to expect something and they just lead with completely something else. So much fun. In this case, though, I actually don't mind, since we got Berry on Togetic. So we should just take whatever opponent throws at us. Also, Rillaboom cannot damage for... It just... No way it can damage Togekiss or Togetic. Like, they mostly have knockoff, but I do not have a Violet anyway, so they won't do much. Well, can't do much with that. Wood Hammer and all these moves are resisted. Oh, wait a minute, can they have the Ice Love armor moves already? Like, are they available on Battle Spot? I don't think they are. I think they are allowed after Series 5. Here comes the big Mo. Let me just drink something. Oh well. Exactly what I wanted to see, since this is pretty free on their Dynamax. Great, good. Hello Luigi, how are you doing? Flinching couldn't move, but at what cost? Yon goes off against X-Girl, and that is good. That is really good. Yeah, today is the Blast Cup Invitational or something, right? So I'm gonna be definitely watching that. And there were some spoilers already on Pokemon.com with Eddie being burned or something. That is a... Oh yeah, it's today, 20 o'clock European time. Central European time at least. And tomorrow I think are the finals or something. That's what I did with TCG as well. So opponent does not want to go to sleep. And pretty much gives me completely free small stance here. Wait a minute. My mom just came home. Good. So my mom came home and I just told her I don't need dinner yet. And oh boy, we got Sword Dance up and oh boy, that feels good already. This game will feel good. Let's go for Max Rockfall to break the sash already. And I think I'm actually going for Yawn here. Hopefully opponent won't do anything bad with Whimsicott, but I don't think they can do much. They cannot encore my Dynamax form, so they won't be able to encore me in the Sword Dance. That is just out of commission. So the best play they can pretty much do is go for Moonblast, open up the Type-Null slot because they KO the Togetic, and then go for Wood Hammer. Which Yawn play does not care about. Follow Me play would have cared about that, but Yawn play does not. Moonblast, okay. Yeah, I expected that. That's fine. That's completely fine. Oh, knockoff. That is not fine, no. This actually reduces my bulk by quite a bit. But at least there is not going to be a Tailwind coming out. Oh, there is not even a focus sash on this Pokemon. Oh. So I expect some eject button sorcery here. Oh boy. Max Strike plus 2 should still count the Whirlwind. I actually don't know if it does, but I would expect it to do that. Rhydon is always the last Pokemon that comes out. Hopefully we're gonna slow down Whirlwind before it comes out. Then we can actually outspeed it with Rhydon as well. Since Whirlwind will be -1 speed. And actually, when I think about it, my Rhydon outspeeds Jolly Max speed Whirlwind by 1 point. That is kinda cool. Intimidate. That's gonna help me withstand these attacks. And here comes Volt Breaker again. So, is there any Ghost type in the back? And there is a Ghost type in the back. That being Mimikyu. I'm gonna risk here and go for Max Strike that, just so we can slow down both of these Pokemon. Enough so... I have seen a lot of Rain Durant on the Showdown Letter Luigi already. So I think that could definitely work. Like, okay, let me just select moves here first, but... What I have been seeing on Showdown Letter a lot is Politoed, Kingdra. Oh boy, good, it's Primarina. I've seen a lot of Politoed, Kingdra, Gothitelle, Amoonguss, Incineroar, and Durant on ladder. Yeah, I've seen that archetype all over the place, literally. I mean, if anyone would say Politoed, Kingdra right now, I would imagine this team or some variants. They might not have Durant, they might not have Incineroar, but it's basically the idea behind these teams. But this one is the most popular I've seen so far. Hey, Sash is back, that is cool. Yeah, that's basically the standard archetype. I have seen... Yeah, you have to go for a Showdown, basically. The in-game does not have it activated yet, but Showdown does, so that's pretty much where everyone tests out the strats right now. Like, what else is standard? I've seen. What else have I seen a lot? I have not seen a lot of. Yeah, expanding force is mega popular as well. Oh yeah, so the moves are actually allowed on Battle Spot, the tutor moves. I did not think that was actually allowed. Yeah, Grassy Glide is spammed. Expanding Force is massively spammed on Showdown Ladder. But I like Azam most of the time. But I've seen some real Nicholas as well with it. A lot of people are expecting the Sword of Justice appearing as frequently as Expanding Force right now. The part that scares me a bit about Terrakion with beat up this time is that it gets double the bulk, and Max Rockfall sets up Sand for its special bulk as well. By the way, we actually won this game. Anyways, back to our battle here. There is Sand, there is Sun, there is Whimsicott, there is Dusclops. What the hell is going on here? Okay. So against scary teams like these, you just want to go with type null. There is both Sand and Sun, and Rhydon and Torragate are my best bets against that, so I am definitely going to be investing in that. Game plan. Okay, my friend, let's start the battle. Whimsicott, Venusaur. Oh boy, what I smell here? Here is some. I expect fake tears shenanigans here. Yeah, I mean, I have seen some Torkoal, some Venusaur just literally being on a team with Torkoal. I have built team with Trick Room and Sun. And the only fast mode is basically Venusaur, and it's pretty much that to throw people off. Venusaur can sweep very easily if it is placed up against good team and opponent leads wrongly. And that is very common if you have something like Hard Trick Room and you lead with something fast as Venusaur. It throws a lot of people off. So that is basically the idea behind Venusaur most of the time. On these teams at least. Hello Venusaur. Good luck, have fun. Mr. Rain wheezing. Oh, you just denied us sleep powder, I guess. But it gets like Misty Explosion as well right now, right? I'm very confused about the absence of fake tears here. And Max... He did not... Why would you do that? Yeah, Togetic has pretty like... I mean, it does not have lackluster special defense. It has 125 special defense, but it does not have as high of a HP as the Togekiss does. Togekiss got extra 30 HP and extra 10 special defense, and as you can see, it's quite a difference. Oh, it gets Sludge Wave, right? It's a poison type. I forgot about that. Actually got both Misty Explosion and Sludge Wave. That is weird. I remember I was browsing Wigglytuff randomly yesterday, and I was very disappointed by the fact that Wigglytuff cannot KO Dragapult with Life Orb Max Starfall. It has a chance to KO it, but it's not guaranteed. From Dazzling Gleam, that is. It's actually kind of painful because it's extremely close to knocking out. 10 extra base power would have knocked it out. Or 10 extra special attack would have knocked it out, but it does not have that, so... It has the hope for life or recall or something like that, which is actually feasible, hey? It probably will just... Oh, by the way, look at that chat type no tag in that. Holy moly. And that is one shot as well. Dragapult got... I've seen some weakness players say Dragapult on a showdown already. I lost to some, but I was using NFA team, so... this team can technically lose to any gimmick. So. Hello, Shiny Manic. What's up? I guess. How's it doing as well? I think you're a Czech though, so I can actually greet you with Czech language, but I'm trying to avoid that as much as I can. Here comes the Rhyclops, which fills up the confusion even more, because there was a whimsical late and he just had Rhyclops in the background now. This is confusing. The test isn't that hard. The test. Oh, that's gonna be a good... No, wait a minute. Here's how it is. The test isn't even that confusing. The test. Whimsical does not have focus sash. My back was a bit itchy, so I had to scratch it. Oh yeah, so yeah, Trick Room gets denied because Target gets taunted. The taunt is important in a lot of matchups actually, but this is a good example of it just being useful overall. Also, the late game plan is with Torkoal, I guess. Okay. This Rhyclops probably cannot touch this type null one way, so I'm just gonna KO that Torkoal as fast as possible. And the game was cancelled. Cool. So that's another win actually. That is hella cool as well. Anyways, this time, lots of fairies. There is Rillaboom, Arcanine, and Dragapult. Arcanine is always fun, so we have to lead with targeted type null pretty much. Let's just go with standard stuff. I think it's gonna be good enough against this. It's good that we also outspeed Primarina with Rhydon. That is gonna be definitely an added bonus in this battle. Yeah, I can imagine that actually being very annoying for the Lapras teams. Yeah, very wait a minute. Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Whimsical Lapras teams? I thought no one run that. Well, other than me, of course. Well, no one else is running that. But I've seen some Whimsical Lapras on Showdown Letter as well. And they also had Life Orb Lapras. What a coincidence, of course. Who designed that, I am thinking. Was this not Intimidate? Wait a minute, let me check. That is Intimidate, good. So I basically thought this was a beat up Mimikyu plus Arcanine. But it isn't, so we are fine. We're fine right by now. That's a lot of damage. That also looks like a Trick Room. If I took enough attention. Yeah, that is Trick Room. Okay. But this is literally the last combo that cares about Trick Room. Actually, I could definitely go for Dazzling Gleam plus Rock Slide. And punish anything that's in the back. Life for Mimic, Life for Lapras? That was literally my idea. I think this idea, basically, I got from a random guy I played on Showdown. I saw a Whimsicott Bust Lapras, and then I took the idea, gave Lapras a bunch of Spade, slapped Life Orb on it, and just, it kind of started existing like that. James Beck might have found it by himself. But like different means, okay? I've seen multiple cases of opponents just two same archetypes being run by two different people. But what happened in Bochum Regionals, that was very funny, since I faced my own literal copy-paste team like twice in the Swiss. I faced it twice. And I won both of the times, because I knew what were the weaknesses, and the opponents were also running some kind of old version of the team, which had very weird sets on the team. Oh yeah, I changed like Heatwave last minute before the tournament, and all of these people had Nasty Plot on Togekiss. Because they literally looked at the later games, the replays, and saw, oh, he's using Nasty Plot, let's just use Nasty Plot. But then... oh yeah, a lot of people ran that as well there. Red Kiss is a lot of fun. It just kind of materialized actually. Just kind of appeared out of nowhere. This should be a one-shot on Primarina. And this should be nowhere close to KO on Typhon. Like 33%. Okay, so it just goes into Togetic. That does not help my opponent at all. Life Orb as well. Life Orb chip is greatly appreciated. Oh, that doesn't KO. Wow. I am very stunned by that. Because I did not expect that actually. Okay. The Primarina gets a bit out of control after this stun, since if they max guard here, my type null stops being Dynamaxed. And next turn they will be able to knock it out, because there is Rain, and Primarina under Rain is basically Durant with 40 extra attack. That's the best way I can explain it actually. Actually, I definitely want to go for max Rockfall. So we just... goodbye, I guess. Rillaboom? Yeah, hello Rillaboom. I expect a Max Guard here, since that with Fake Out would make a lot of sense. Max Gazier, that is not a good play now. Since that does not even come close to knocking out Type Null. That is, ladies and gentlemen, Durant with 40 plus attack, and this is how much I did. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, or he should be full power as well. This is why I went for the Rockfall. I wanted the full power against Mimikyu, but this is actually even more useful. That is not a slot busted, is that? Probably isn't. Typenol should be also underspinning both of these Pokemons. Since it has only 89 speed and relatively base speed is 105. And Mimikyu, if it was minimum speed for crewmate, it would have 90, so I would still underspeed it. Oh, we still get one more turn of Dynamax. Oh boy. Well, then we just win, I guess. I am gonna switch to Rhydon here. So we reset the Intimidate and special attack drop from Overheat. We can, for example, KO Mimikyu. Grassy Glide. Good effort, but not enough. That looks like a win. That definitely is a win, actually. Let me know the time. Typenol isn't even that bad, but it's like it does not have any specific good matchup it's good against, unless you just count in like Sand or Sun with the two coverage moves I'm showing you right now. But other than that, it's like its Swords Dance is up, and then it just if it gets free Swords Dance, it's pretty much invincible in Dynamax form. It has way too high defenses, way too much power, and way too much HP. It's pretty much invincible. But that's about it about Typenol. Right? It's still good, right? That is not a bad roll, but really it just doesn't do much than that. Like, it does not have any. More Cinderace fun. Oh. I actually don't know if I want to go with Rooflet again. But this is not a Cinderace-centric team, it's mostly there for a backup. The backup plan, and I expect this to be a like Focus Sash as well. And Focus Sash Cinderace is mega annoying to deal with in late game. It's mega annoying. Thinking like, this is first time where Pikachu can be genuinely good. If we bring Rooflet, that being, you know what, I'm doing Rooflet again. This might cost me like another 10 minutes of a battle though. Since this is, okay, let's try this now. Got nothing to lose because I'm on ladder now. I'm a bit too silent right now. That's because I talked for almost 2 hours straight right now. Oh, here it comes. Okay, that is... I feel that's winnable for Rooflet. In some scenario. And I'm not sure if Rooflet takes the... If Rooflet... Let me check the rest of the team first, before I Dynamax. We could be outspinning everything except for Dragapult, but I don't expect Dragapult to be in this battle. So what I'm going for is a very risky move. I expect opponent to fake out plus try to KO the Rooflet immediately. Hopefully opponent does not go for Max Steel Spike, we go for a Helping Hand Max Earthsnow, which should be a guaranteed kill on Cinderace. Also Cinderace doesn't Dynamax this turn, so... Oh, is that gonna be like court change? No, no way. That works only against Sun Tailwind. Yeah, you got a point there, Luigi. And it's definitely true. Fake out. Light. It's green. Okay. That helps a lot against Riflet. I feel this chaos. Still. Life Orb? Good. That might straight up KO still. Like, I'm not joking. Let's see. Yep. It would have KO Dynamax actually, but this pretty much resistance or Dynamax is still the same. Still the same modifiers. So. I got a Pikachu in the back, so I can actually redirect possible Thunder Wave if opponent feels like doing Thunder Waves today. Here comes the Rotom though, and Rotom is annoying. We will switch to Pikachu though. One time we just bring Pikachu, we'll have to make use of it. I'm not wasting my Pikachu tonight. I think this is very predictable now. But I gotta go for it, I guess. Yeah, that's definitely a Dynamax on Pikachu. I expected that. I mean, Rotom. And Rotom Dynamax against this kind of composition I brought is going to be very annoying. So any extra turn against it helps a lot. Helps a lot. Thunder Wave, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. This makes me think opponent definitely did not predict the switch in. Also, opponent still only set up light screen and not reflect, so this should be a kill. Of course it is. Good. Pikachu gains speed. That's gonna be helpful against something like Dragapult. Come on, electric, come on. Yes! Good! Good play. Pikachu is +2 now, and it's... Pikachu got over 400 special attack right now. Also, my mom's vacuum is getting dangerously close to my room, so you might hear some noises. Still straight up KOs the Gyarados. Or should probably just straight up KO it. Thunderbolt should do a lot of damage. Good. Max Airstream should straight up KO the Gyarados. As it does. Phenomenal. Yeah, it's pretty much... This Brave Bird's power is pretty much the same as Duran's Iron Hat. Minus the not very effectiveness, because this is a flying move. Max Gazier into a... Rooflet. That is a bit weird, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we won this at this point. Definitely won this. Thunderbolt might still like straight up KO this turn. Because this looks like a roll. And do it KO on Rotom. Let's go for close combat. It's not like we care about lowered defenses. And the battle was cancelled. And that makes me feel very good. So yes, today we... Thank you for making it to the end of the video. And I'll catch you next week with updated Not Full of Team on Saturday on my Twitch channel. Bye bye.